And guys, that stack cooker, $99. Oh my goodness, that's $50 off. It's regularly $149. Take $50 off, $99. And boy, oh boy, we're ready right now to turn it over to our good friend, Lori. She is one of our star directors. And I'm taking my screens down because Lori's going to share with us amazing recipe. And boy, when we're done, we're going to pop over and she's going to jump right back with us and talk about ways to make or sell $1,000 with, I think there's 5 or 6 other directors that are going to join us. And we're going to teach you how to make or sell $1,000 this month. And this is part of it, all about that pressure cooker too. And so let's take it away with Lori. And thank you, Lori, so much for helping us out tonight. She is going to put on the pressure tonight on how you should be going live 10 times this month and make or sell $1,000. Take it away, Lori.
All right. Thanks, Pam. Hi, everybody. I'm Lori, if you don't know me. I am pretty excited about tonight's demo, and I'm so happy that Pam asked me to share because I have so many really wonderful products that I use every day in my kitchen. But my favorite, I think my favorite is the pressure cooker. And I use it even through the summer 4 times a week. Just something as simple as taking ribs, baby back or regular ribs, putting it in here, putting some, if I'm using ribs, I use beef broth. So I make beef broth and I put it in there. And then we can grill them, you know, chicken for pulled chicken, pork. I know Jenny did some on our cooking show and Christy made something in the pressure cooker. But if you don't have this, you need this. You really do. So for your customers, it's only $99. And a sale is a sale is a sale. But the way that people buy is they buy because of emotion. So you have to show them why they want this. You could all day post, hey guys, this is on sale. Here's my link, shop my link. It's only $99, but you have to make them want this. So they buy with emotion, and going live is crucial. Okay. And if you're scared to do that, that's okay. I've talked with a few other people, my team, you know, I coach them on going live. And if they're nervous, what helps me is that it's just you. Like I'm looking, I know there's people out there, but I'm looking at myself and I'm talking to myself basically, which kind of takes the pressure off. You're not standing in front of an audience with 1,000 people looking at you, maybe with a weird face or something to throw you off. You're just on camera. So I urge you to step outside your comfort zone and try it. If you want to start and lean it down, like I could tip my camera down and just show my product and just have your voice start there and then use your person. Okay. So I'm making one of my most simplest and favorite dessert recipes. This is cinnamon apple crisp. Okay. You might think, man, that sounds really complicated, but it's not. The key to this recipe, it actually has only 3 ingredients. This is what you need to buy. I know it's backwards. Well, I'll post the recipe. It's Krusteaz cinnamon swirl, crumb cake and muffin mix. Okay. And in this, there is a cake and muffin mix, which is white, and a cinnamon topping, which is brown. So again, if you're going to do a cooking demo, get out your Clearly Elegant. Nobody wants to see you pouring it out of the box. Okay. Put it in something pretty to look at. This is much prettier to look at than a plastic bag that I'm going to cut open and dump in. Okay. So what I did is I have 2 of each because I'm going to layer 2 layers in my pressure cooker. Okay. And then 1 stick of butter. Here's the butter. I split it in half. Okay. So it's simple as can be. Apples. These are my apples. Now I prep it. You always want to prep something. Nobody wants to stand there and watch you peel 4 apples with our amazing peeler, although it is really great. You could do a shorter video, maybe 1 minute, and show them how great this is. So prep beforehand. So these are the apples. I used our core. If you don't have this, watch the sales. This comes out quite often. And it makes these cool little tubes of apple, and you core the apple. This is what it looks like whole, and you peel it. So I did that beforehand. And I used 6 apples. So I took half and I put them in the bottom of the pressure cooker. Okay. Then to make it simple, if you, oh, your chickens love that core, Jessica. I'll mail these. I'll freeze dry them and mail them to you, or drive them up to your house so you can have them, because I make this recipe all the time. And this is our Mandoline. All right. This is another great way to demo this. Okay. Not going to go into the ins and outs of this. You can grab it on the product knowledge, but there's different dials. I like to do this at a 4. Okay. So a 4 will give us thickness of about like this. So when it's basically kind of thin, it will cook evenly. Okay. The guard. All right. You pull it back. So the little sticky prongs are showing, and you put it on. You always want to use the guard. You don't think that you don't need to use it because you're only doing something quick, because your ER bill will be sky high, because that's where you'll go. These blades are really, really sharp. Okay. Now, if you've never seen this Mandoline, I urge you to go to YouTube, and we have zillions and zillions of products on YouTube. Okay. All you do is Google Tupperware, or search at the top of YouTube, Tupperware, and then whatever the product. Tupperware Mandoline will give you some amazing demos. The company demos are perfect to share from YouTube. If you don't want to go live, then go on YouTube and, oops, I'm chatting too much. I have to layer that, but I'm just showing you my Mandoline. You can put them right into your group, and they're usually, the company videos are only about a minute and 30 seconds, and they've got really great music, and people love to watch them. So, you know, you can go live, and you can post the company videos. Okay. So when you're going live, if you have the Mandoline, show the Mandoline. Okay. So in the bottom of the pressure cooker is half of the apples. And then you're going to take half of the crumb cake and muffin mix and put it on top. Then you're going to take half of the cinnamon topping, if anybody's ever made crumb cake before. And then you can use your spatula. This is our new spatula. And kind of just move it around. I think you guys can see that. And then the butter. I'm going to use my hands. If I were doing a demo, I still might use my hands because my hands are clean. But you can use your spatula and put it on top and kind of spread it out, because it's going to melt in the microwave. Okay. So that's the first layer, and it looks like that. Then you're going to take the second layer and you're going to lay it out. So if you've ever made lasagna, they actually have dessert lasagna. Maybe some of you have made that, and you layer that. Okay. And same thing. You put your crumb cake mixture on, and then you take your cinnamon mixture, and I do use my spatula. I'm not going to use my hands, and we're going to spread it around. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's all going to melt right into, yes, Christy, put that on your shopping list. It's an amazing dessert. So you can even whip this up if someone happens to pop over at your house. Not that anyone answers the door anymore, but if you are a door answerer and someone knocks and it's your neighbor and they popped over to say hi, you can, if you have this in your pantry, you can make this. And it only goes in for, let me look, I think it's 15 minutes. And yep, 15 minutes. And then with the pressure cooker, it has this little doohickey, this yellow doohickey. When it's up, it's under pressure, just like your Thanksgiving turkey. When it's flat, you can open it. And just make sure, I feel with this pressure cooker, the #1 safety guard that should be in place is this rubber gasket, because Tupperware designed this amazingly. If the pounds per square inch got too much inside here for whatever reason, something happened, which I've been using mine for 7 years and I've never had an issue. I've never heard of anyone having an issue. But should something happen, this gasket first and foremost comes together, releases the pressure. This falls into your food, releases the pressure through this pressure hole here. This gasket here, this is built into the top. It comes through there. So you'll be totally fine. Okay. So always make sure when you wash this, because you should wash it after each time, you dry it and put it back. Okay. So there's arrows on the pressure cooker, one on the handle, one on the top. You line your arrows up, pretty simple, and you turn it. So these handles are now lined up. Okay. Oh, silly me. I'm going to put a couple apples on the top because I forgot 3 rings. I want to waste it. And then we have this. This is a lock, and it's got two little grooves here on the top. You put them in, so it kind of sits like this, and you lock it. All right. Put it in the microwave. I don't know of any recipe that I've ever made from Tupperware that is anything less than full power. Full power for 15 minutes. And nothing should go in this pressure cooker in your microwave for more than 30 minutes. If you're cooking something, let's say is frozen or not totally thawed, never put it in for more than 30 minutes. I mean, your microwave's going to let you know. If you have a semi-new microwave, I mean, ours is 18 years old for as long as we've been in our house. But when the microwave's been working about 20 minutes, the fan comes on. So if you have to put it back in, you cook it for 30, not this. You cook whatever it is for 30 minutes, like corned beef. Bring it down to pressure, which means letting it sit on the counter until this yellow doohickey is flat. Open it up, look at it, and put it back in for however much time, but no more than 30-minute stretches at a time. Okay. So most things, even chicken, beef, 20, 25 minutes tops, and everything's done. So this goes in for 15 and then comes back and sits for about 10 until the yellow indicator is down, and then I will show you. So maybe at the end, if we have time, you can come back, Pam, and I can show you this, or that's okay. I will post pictures of what this looks like on Champion, and you can add ice cream to it. Maybe I'll have a picture of me eating it because I love this dessert. You guys really, I urge you to try this dessert. It's so simple and so amazing. So that is how you make cinnamon apple crisp. So back to you, Pam.
I love it. Thank you so much. You